In this video, we're going to go over the history of Alyeska Ski Resort and how it came to be one of the most popular skiing destinations in America. In the rugged wilderness of Alaska, tucked within the majestic Chugach Mountains, sits a world-class ski destination that defies expectations. But this premier resort wasn't built overnight. Its story begins with a handful of visionaries who saw potential in a snow-covered mountain and risked everything to create what would become Alaska's crown jewel of winter recreation. From humble rope tows to record-breaking snowfall and Olympic glory, Alyeska's transformation mirrors Alaska's own journey from frontier to modern destination. The birth of Alyeska Resort came in 1954, when 11 local Girdwood residents formed the Alyeska Ski Corporation. With limited resources but unlimited passion, they began developing what would become Alaska's premier ski area. They built a road to the base of the mountain and installed a couple of rope tows, but their ambitions exceeded their finances. Fortune smiled on the fledgling ski area when Francois de Gunzburg, a Frenchman with ties to the Rothschild banking dynasty, became interested in the project. In 1959, the same year Alaska achieved statehood, de Gunzburg invested in a Poma platter lift and a small lodge. By December 1960, the resort installed Chair 1, a 5,700-foot double chairlift with a vertical rise of 2,000 feet, one of the longest chairlifts in the United States at that time. The distinctive octagonal building at the upper terminus, known as the Roundhouse, would later become an iconic symbol of the resort's history. In 1963, Alyeska built its first day lodge and hosted the U.S. National Alpine Ski Championships, putting the resort on the map in the competitive skiing world. However, in 1964, disaster struck when the Good Friday earthquake, the most powerful ever recorded in North America at 9.2 magnitude, caused significant damage to resort facilities. The earthquake also caused the original Girdwood town site to subside below the high tide line of Turnagain Arm, forcing the town to relocate 2.5 miles up the valley to its present location. Despite the setback, Alyeska continued to grow. In 1967, de Gunzburg sold the resort to Alaska Airlines. Chris von Imhoff, who had been Alaska's director of tourism, was hired to run the operation. Under this new ownership, the resort expanded with the construction of the Alyeska Nugget Inn and Sitzmark Bar and Grill in 1969, and additional chairlifts throughout the 1970s. Chair 2 was added to the upper mountain, but was destroyed by an avalanche in 1973, only to be rebuilt 500 feet higher in 1974. That same decade saw the addition of night lighting on the slopes, allowing skiing well into the evening, a necessity given Alaska's limited winter daylight hours. In 1979, the original Chair 1 was replaced with a new riblet chair. A pivotal moment came in October 1980 when Alaska Airlines sold Alyeska to the Seibu Group, a Japanese corporation led by Yoshiaki Tsutsumi, who at the time was listed by Forbes magazine as the richest man in the world. Von Imhoff signed a long-term management contract and continued to oversee the resort's development. Under Seibu's ownership, Alyeska underwent its most dramatic transformation. The company launched an ambitious $120 million redevelopment plan. In 1990, they installed the resort's first high-speed detachable quad chairlift, significantly improving uphill capacity. But the crown jewels of this investment were the construction of the 307-room Hotel Alyeska, completed in 1994, and the installation of a Swiss-made 60-passenger aerial tram in 1992. The tram transported skiers 2,000 vertical feet from the hotel to the mountain ridge in just 7 minutes, providing access to spectacular views of surrounding mountains and, on clear days, Denali in the distance. The new Hotel Alyeska featured distinctive chateau-style architecture and extensive amenities, including multiple restaurants, shops, and a heated swimming pool, specifically designed to allow guests to potentially view the aurora borealis while swimming. Through the years, Alyeska has cultivated a reputation as a training ground for Olympic and World Cup skiers, including gold medalist Tommy Moe, silver medalist Hillary Lindh, as well as Megan Garrity and snowboarder Rosie Fletcher. This racing heritage is deeply embedded in the resort's identity. The end of the 20th century saw continued refinements to the resort's infrastructure. In 1998, snowmaking capabilities were expanded to ensure reliable early-season conditions. By 2000, Alyeska had matured into a world-class destination with 1,000 acres, 9 lifts, and 2,500 vertical feet of terrain. The Asian financial crisis of the late 1990s placed strain on the Seibu Group's global operations, and in 2006, after 26 years of ownership, they sold Alyeska to American investor John Byrne III. Perhaps the most ambitious project under Byrne's ownership was the development of the Mountain Learning Center, completed in 2009 at a cost of $3.5 million. This 9,000 square foot facility consolidated ski school operations, rentals, and childcare services in one convenient location. In 2018, Byrne sold the resort to Pomeroy Lodging, a Canadian hospitality company with extensive experience operating mountain properties. Under Pomeroy's stewardship, investments continued with a focus on enhancing the guest experience. A comprehensive $10 million renovation of the hotel began in 2019, updating guest rooms, public spaces, and dining venues. The 2020s ushered in significant diversification of winter offerings. In 2021, the resort formally opened the Alyeska Nordic Spa, featuring hot and cold pools, steam rooms, and saunas set against the backdrop of the Chugach Mountains. This $15 million development appealed to both skiers seeking post-slopes relaxation and non-skiers looking for mountain wellness experiences. The following year saw the expansion of cross-country skiing opportunities with the development of the Moose Meadows Nordic Trail System. This network of 10 kilometers of groomed trails adjacent to the resort provided both classic and skate skiing options. The addition of the TEDS Express high-speed chairlift in 2023, serving previously undeveloped terrain on the mountain's eastern flank, brought Alyeska's total acreage for skiing to 1,610, a 61% increase from 2,000. This expansion has cemented Alyeska's reputation as the crown jewel of Alaskan skiing and a true hidden gem among North American ski destinations. Today, Alyeska Resort continues to evolve, balancing its deep connection to alpine skiing tradition with innovation and environmental stewardship. From those first 11 visionaries who passed the hat to fund their skiing dream to the international destination it has become. Alyeska's story is one of perseverance, ambition, and a deep appreciation for the extraordinary natural setting that makes it one of America's most unique ski experiences. That's it for this week's Leisure Lore. And please do us a favor and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed it. It means the world to us.